Well, welcome to All Saints and our opportunity to just have a chat and a thought for the day. Seems to me that at this time we are living in a wilderness experience, to use a biblical metaphor. With any wilderness experience, there is always the fear, the anxiety, the uncertainty, and gosh, we know that all too well these days. But it strikes me too that we might be missing something if we are not careful. Because as Scripture tells us, and as we know from our biblical narratives, it is in the wilderness experience that God is so often at work, moving in and through people and nations. We see this with John the Baptist in particular, when he comes out of the wilderness saying, prepare the way of the Lord. For us, what is happening in our wilderness experience? If we pay attention, if we listen carefully to the voice of God, I wonder if we are perhaps hearing messages, seeing signs of a new way to be a church, a new way to be people. We long sometimes to go back to normal, the normal way of doing things, of living our lives. But I wonder if we really want to go back to normal. It strikes me that in this wilderness time that we are living in, that we can kernel the thought and the knowledge about how we can do things better, live our lives in a better way, a cleaner way for our environment, a more harmonious way with our friends and neighbors. Now, while we don't have all the answers to this right now, perhaps now is the time, while we are given the time, the gift of time to be at home, to be in a slower pace, to pay attention to what a new normal might be, a better way of being and living in our world. May that be our hope. May that be our prayer that we live into in this wilderness time.